What a glorious day. I've got my bike back. I lost it for a day, and I'll tell you why. So, I lost the bike, much like how I've lost my ability to bring my gloves when I've come to pick up my bike. I just dropped the bike in for its 5,000 kilometre service here at Toowoomba Bikes and Bits. They've done a great job. It cost me $290, believe it or not, so that was pretty good for the second servicing that this bike has ever had. They put fully synthetic oil in it this time, which is interesting, so we'll see how that goes. So I've got officially 4,989 kilometres on the clock. The last time I was riding around here, I was actually just bought the bike and it had 0, so I'm certainly getting the kilometres up, which is good on this bike because it's one of those bikes that inspires you to get out there and ride and go places and have an adventure. For those that don't know, this is a CFMOTO 450 MT, but I'm sure you would know because this is a ridiculously popular motorcycle. It's a bit of a unicorn in the motorcycling world because it's a 450cc engine on an adventure bike, so it's a middleweight and adventure bike. Just don't really see many of them, but now this is out and the Himalayan 450 is out, I think the bike scene is certainly going to change for the mid-weight adventure motorcycle. So this is a really awesome bike, so to lose it for a day is a bit sad because I had to have it serviced. This just meant I couldn't ride, but I'm back on the bike now, which is great. So a quick recap on what has happened for the 5,000 kilometre service. So this service was its 5,000 kilometre service, which pretty much involves just checking everything, dumping the oil in the oil filter. So yeah, everything's as it should be on the bike. Now they did do something cool, which is part of the warranty, and they drilled the holes in those rails down there that fill up with water because this is the first version of the motorcycle that was released. It doesn't have those drainage holes, so those tubes fill up with water, which isn't ideal. But now that's fixed on that servicing, so really there's nothing wrong with the bike. As you can see, the bike rides spectacularly. I don't have a twitchy throttle like some people have. I don't know if that just comes down to the O2 sensor or something on the newer bikes, I'm not sure. But I don't have a twitchy throttle. I did have it adjusted on the first service by the dealer, and it was just the cable adjustments in here. And the bike is software-wise up to date. That's just done over the air through the mobile phone app. Consistently idles fine, rides great. The stock tyres are good enough for me. Suspension's fantastic. It's adjustable. It's really a great bike. There's nothing for me to complain about. And CFMOTO have certainly done a really good job on it. Some people call this bike the Temu Tenere because it is like a Chinese knockoff of it, but in a 450cc version, really. And it's a great bike. As I keep saying, it's a great bike. Yes, it's a great bike, and they do phenomenal things. I've got this cool tank bag, which is really good. I can put all my camera gear in that, which is really good, and I can put my mobile phone in that too. Oh, of course, new camera. This is the AcePro 2. How cool is this camera? It is phenomenal. I love that word today. Phenomenal. Well, anyway, that's just a quick recap. 5,000 kilometre service. This is zip tyres from this bag when I put it on there. Anyway, phenomenal bike. I've got all the accessories all done now. I've got my bark busters finally put on here. That was the last thing I really needed. Now it is fully off-road ready to tackle the world. Well, as usual, keep safe out there on the roads. Stay on 2 wheels and not on your head. And I'll see you all next time. Laters!